we are a country. I've noticed this about 10 years ago. There's suddenly a belief in the country. There's suddenly a real passion for success. I remember growing up, you know, when it came to Ashes cricket, or it came to England football, or it came to the Olympics, or it didn't matter what it was, you know, boxing, you know, all of our heroes
weren't so good.
Were people who came second.
Yes, exactly.
You know, honourable, great guys, you know, Henry Cooper, Sterling Moss, these all became, and lovely men, by the way. But we celebrated not winning. We kind of enjoyed not winning. We used to sort of moan about it, but quite enjoy not winning. And suddenly there is this hunger, this desire to win. I mean, I was there at the finals of the European Football Championships this year, and all right, there was some yobby behaviour on the edges, but the general desire for the country to succeed. Where did this all come from?
So when systems go through their expansionary phase, they develop a thing called national energy. I call national energy. It's this vibrance which is about winning, not just in sport, but everywhere, and growing and anti-entropic behaviour of creation. And the clearest manifestation is sporting ambition. And so you can see it in every single team. The fact we're in the America's Cup and going back for another go is something we've failed to do since it was conceived. Shows an energy that's staggering. And that is the tip of the iceberg. On top of that sporting aspiration, which is also needs to be harnessed by money. And our Olympic success was lottery money success being harnessed effectively. And even now, as the lottery is losing its ability to systematically replace the core sports, entrepreneurs are backing individuals to do well too.
Which is more the sort of the American model.
But the whole system is thriving. And our belief in ourselves now has moved, as you quite rightly say, to embarrassed to have lost an empire to one of belief in our new global aspirations. And by aspirations, and I use the word empire as an organizational structure. And, you know, what we're really looking at now when we look at, Black Lives Matter and everything else is a new set of social values that we're seeking to create to underpin why we have the right to go and do these things. And some places we are going through the problem of collapse that America's going, but it isn't about collapse. It's about building a multicultural meritocracy that fully mobilizes our population to be productive.
As I say, I do sense great optimism out there and great belief. And I go to France, I don't see it. I go to Germany, I absolutely don't see it.
They are definitely in decline. Well, the whole of Europe's in decline.
It is, yeah.
And Europe was the empire of Germany. It sucked the last life out of the EU, and now it's lost its advantage.
Was Brexit the great escape?
It was truly the greatest escape ever because we got away from the Titanic before it went down. Yeah. And I would argue, though, this isn't just about us. We live in a world where the Western super empire, as I describe it, America was the last of the Western Christian empires. It's in terminal decline, and therefore democracy is. And we represent to the world a re-enfranchised democracy through the fact that we went through Brexit and didn't blow ourselves up. We reaffirmed democracy, and we are now the foremost Western democracy seeking to be a bulwark against the autocracies of Russia and China.